All right, welcome back. So I think we've got things at least fairly situated. Hopefully you are hearing me, hearing the game a little bit, hearing me okay. And we're going to try a Baron difficulty King of Greed. Early on, King of Greed is one of my least favorites, but it's starting to really grow on me. Um, we're going to go double vault here early. Yeah, let me think about this. Let's say things go perfectly and we get the dispenser or whatever it's called. It might be nice to put that up here. And then we want that to be benefiting from attack damage. So maybe we put a beacon either here or here. So either way, I think Thief makes sense here. I think that's at least workable. Again, if things go well. Okay, this is interesting. Clone seems like a really safe pick for now. Here it is. So we got dispenser. Receive 1 gold. So this is another way of getting gold. And you notice that every time we get gold, we get attack speed on our dispenser. So it does almost nothing in the beginning, but if you can get that going. Oh, I kind of like ore actually with the thief. Wait, there's not going to be a way to buff this though. So what does boar go off of? Farm is what's really good for boar. Do we ever put boar in the middle? And then theoretically, farm could go up there. Unfortunately, I think for now, that'll be the play. So what we have to remember is any method of receiving gold increases dispenser. So we just need to constantly be looking. Okay, we won't beacon. Midas touch is what I'm talking about, but we won't beacon. We won't beacon so much that cards will level up on all three of those, whatever we play over there. Oddly enough, I think we're playing beacon right here. It's forest that. Well, in a sense. 15 thieves. Do we want to increase the number of boars? Guess we can try it. Obviously, we have stumbled into a less than ideal setup, but it still has some nice things building off of each other. What are we on vault? Tier 2? Yeah, I have a feeling that if this was a higher difficulty tier, we couldn't get away with this. But on Baron, we might get away with it. This kind of shows us what we need to do here. We need to get more troops out there. Wait, Palace is tier 2, huh? Um, don't think we'll survive this, and so that puts a lot of pressure on the next round. Oh my goodness. It's going to be close or not close? Not close. So I guess Thief gives us. Oh, we get 2 free purchases. Um, I actually think we might reroll before we purchase again. This ends up being huge. Now, okay, so we're playing that there. Thief finishes that off. Blacksmith honestly probably goes here. It's so bad, but I mean, I think it has to. And is there anything else? I mean, do we quarry dispenser? That takes up our last spot. I just don't think we survive that track. It would be nice, but I don't think we survive it. All right. Okay. Beacon, another blacksmith, or a farm. Let's just make sure we do all this in the right order. Like there's some things we have to get out, right? Are we doing double blacksmith here? Or is that really what we're gonna do right now? I mean, farm always goes here. Hey, we gave it our best shot, chat. It's nice not having mercenary in the sense that we're not trying to save every amount of gold. Like we're free to spend, and we're dying so much we're getting a ton of gold. I mean, that dispenser is starting to take off a little bit. It's still not doing the amount of damage that our no way we survive that. We don't have any we can't we have nowhere to put anyone. We have no free lots. So I think we have to think about, oh, now we have a free lot. I should have looked. That's my fault. Um, so would we rather base off the farm, off the forest, off the blacksmith? We we need defense, frankly. So if we were going to clone something, would it just be getting another level of beacon? That is helping both with thief and dispenser. We just really hope that hope we survive this, I guess. And then we choose something for this lot if we do survive it. Oh, I think we've got it. Okay. Oh, procreate. Procreate is probably interesting here. So is orchard. This works well with our dispenser. What does this say exactly? Roots that trap enemies, 3 roots per levels. It doesn't make sense, does it? I think we want more thieves. It's the only way to increase the number of thieves we have. These boars, I mean, the thieves are riding all over town. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. No. We would take dispenser. Is there something else that we want to is worth re-rolling? We don't love these. We got to re-roll again. So mercenary or dispenser. So it would be five mercenaries right now. They would be next to damage. We don't have a lot of lot availability. Cards thrown into the pit return 3 times more gold. Yeah, this is an interesting little path we're on if we can survive it. We've got 1 HP. Mercenaries are doing almost no damage. Boars continue to do no damage. Do we try this again? How long did this take? 11 minutes? Yeah, we got to try it again. Vault cards, free shops. As long as we make it to shop, that was such a big turn. Baron difficulty. Let's try it again. I think we can do better. I think we have some really good plans going right now. But I think that we are not putting enough troops down. Mercenary. I'm trying to get into this run relatively quickly just to kind of see where it goes. I'm gonna try not to fall into the same traps of like looking for the exact same things. So if we put blacksmith here and we happen to get a dispenser, we could still place it. So we could just clone. Gives us the most freedom. All active troops gain 2 stacks of Midas touch. Attack of all your units and towers by 30%. Like there's nothing that guarantees that Midas touch is going to help us. Oh, wait a minute. Is that enough to matter? We actually don't want to spin this turn, this time. Okay, we'll try it. We can add more Midas touch. I think we have to get our elf going. We could have done blacksmith there, though. But that's the trap I seem to be keep falling into, is putting all of my attention into the long-term benefits. All right, is this paladin time? I don't care about defense as much for, I mean, blacksmith as much as paladin. We're gonna stick them over here. Now I have created super paladins in the past, but we're not gonna go for that this time, at least not right now. All right, triple elf. We're not sad at all about that. What's the blessing gonna be? Baby boom. twice as many units. So whatever we put here gets fat in terms of units. Um, so I think we want to put Midas on the elves. It should already actually have Midas, right? Yeah, it's got 2 stacks. So we'll put a 3rd stack of Midas, perhaps. And we don't know what else to do with our turn. 2nd Paladin. Well, we're definitely troop focused. I guess we'll just see if this keeps us in it longer, even though we don't have those like end of the run trajectories in place yet. Clone. I think we can afford to do blacksmith now. I don't really care. So Midas Touch is going off a little bit when the elves first kill someone, it looks like. And that is helping our mercenary numbers. We don't have enough towers going for that to matter. I don't love this, but I don't want to spend money really if I don't have to. So we'll palace. There's our dispenser. So dispenser goes here. We want to hold for beacon here. We're only getting 2 things here. So I think we go soldier. Double soldier seems good. Soldiers can do some good damage. So we just increased our troops. We're not going to think about it, but we also got on the dispenser track. The only other thing we're going to look for is beacon for our dispenser, but other than that, we're kind of chilling. None of this matters. None of it's good except for the gold that we can get from it. So I think mercenary, if we continue to not spend, mercenary ends up going off here. Kind of glad we held Midas for that realization. Come on, beacon. So I guess we take procreate here. We can make sense there. So I'm going to go here in case we get some way to do defensive. Okay, so currently we have 6 paladins, 9 elves. That just has to be our procreate, right? Elves are helping carry us through right now. They're doing some serious damage. And no beacon, but we do have farm. Well, I think I like this idea of farming this. It will always farm paladin. Hmm. Come on, Beacon. Finish off our vault. Merchant's cards cost half the price. Merchant's cards cost half the price. Increase the attack speed of your towers by 50%. Let me go exploration. So we're learning a valuable lesson, at least at this difficulty. That troops are important. All right, let me refocus here. So we've got some available plots now, but they are going to kind of be just like random plots. Not doing a whole lot. One can go off a farm. That would be a troop. Palace would benefit from one more. Procreate, I find, is always very powerful. Maybe we don't care about it as much now. Um, I mean, that is a lot. Adding another one to elf? Okay, we'll think about that. Really wanted beacon, but it's getting a little late for beacon. We'll give it another turn or two, but eventually we just probably go cauldron here. We're up to 9 paladins. Right now, we're in pretty solid position. Our troop-focused approach has helped. We never have done thieves this run, right? No, just mercenary. If there's something we want to get rid of, mortgage, but maybe it's just another Midas touch. Let's re-roll one time. Still no beacon. We did get another Midas touch option though. Do we want that or do we want to finish off Palace? Palace gets weaker and weaker this time of game, but I don't know why we wouldn't want to just have it level 3. Every little bit helps. We are overmatching them at this point. Wild card is great here, unless we just want to do another. Archer's not the worst thing in the world to farm, but this blacksmith's probably just doing too much not to do that. Clone? Oh, we're only at tier 1 of mercenary, and it's turning into a pretty decent troop group as we get more money, so. And we put that Midas on there, so yeah, we should level up mercenary. Okay, Earthworks could be good. It's Earthworks Vault, maybe? Or if we Earthworks Farm, something else could be farmed. So if we hit this one with farm, that'll be farmed. Yeah, we're much more likely to be basing all this off of mercenaries than we are dispenser. This time dispenser has not gotten on the fast track because of the lack of beacon. Everything else is set up nice for dispenser. If we leveled it up, it'd probably be doing some work. If we have a chance to, maybe we can. But without that beacon, definitely feeling the loss of beacon. Yeah, I think I like farm here. We're considering what else we can use farm for, so. Oh, did their assassins just wreck us? I think their assassins made this very tight. We still should be okay. Oh, maybe not. So there's 1 HP. Their assassins just cards thrown in the pit return more gold. I don't have summons. Attack speed of your towers. Okay, are we gonna full? Okay. We're gonna lean into dispenser all of a sudden and hope for the best. No assassins, maybe we'll be okay. That's the first time we've really struggled this run, is what those assassins did to our archers. Um, Forest, we actually would want on Paladin. But they're not bad. It wouldn't be bad for Mercenary. I mean, Mercenaries are getting stronger and stronger. By the end of this run, if we survive, our Mercenaries... Oh, Assassins. It's just another HP. It's looking like it. That's too many. We can't take down that many in the run. All right. Okay. So if we have a chance to make peace... No, we don't care about either one of them. Neither one of them scare us. We needed to make peace with the uprising, with the assassins. Well, we're down to 1 HP, so we'll see. I think we'll be fine here. I say that. I could be wrong. Look at that dispenser now, by the way. Imagine if Beacon had gotten on the ground earlier this run. That dispenser is destroying. So wild card goes into dispenser or Beacon. I think Beacon, because Beacon's doing double duty here. Oh, assassins. Sayonara. I don't know. We might actually pull this out. It's so close. That dispenser just... What a nail biter. Can we go one more time on dispenser? Yes. Or do we go one more time on beacon? Look how much more damage dispenser's doing. I think we actually do dispenser. Ooh, we get 2 free purchases. This is the wrong run. We don't get free purchases. So I'm gonna say it's worth doing wild card, and then we're piecing. We're not spending. It's really important that we don't weaken our mercenaries by spending a bunch of money. We got to be strong to the end here. That dispenser, though, holy cow. All right, so if we get to open up another piece of property, we open up dispenser's neighbor, just in case we get something else to buff it. This has got to be... Well, okay, so soldier, paladin, mercenary all make sense. So we'll go soldier. Start getting tier 3s on everything, especially since blacksmith has just been plugging away at the damage of all of these troops. Our archers just got wiped out by those tributaries. We're good though. Thanks to 8,000 damage. And in some ways, like earthworks to forest just makes sense. It's too late for quarry, right? To matter? 2% every year? Well, maybe it's not too late. All right, we know where this is going, just in case. And we'll put this up here because it doesn't matter where it is. Yes. Um, that was a nice one. None of these make sense, right? Scout Tower kind of does. Wait, does that go backwards? No. So it only matters when you take it, which is kind of a bummer. But imagine we get another beacon here. Maybe we get a little more, a little damage out of Scout Tower. I think it's worth it. Again, archers wiped out. Doesn't matter, but worry for sure. All active troops gain minus touch. Yes. Yes. It's close. Oh, assassins. It's close, but this might carry us through. Wait, double beacon? I had kind of envisioned blacksmith going there, but sure. So we could add poison to elf. We could add walls. There's so little time left. We don't spend the money because of mercenaries. Wild card. Mercenaries. Just on principle, we'll put it on mercenaries. It's tempting to go over here to beacon because of this is insane damage by the dispenser, but just don't put all our eggs in the one basket. Mercenaries have been really clutch. They got us to this point. Adds a unit. Yeah, I mean, if we were going any further, then long-term ballista on farm is actually gross. But since we're not putting poison on already strong elves, just makes more sense. And then getting this gold is going to give this hits per second, and it's going to recruit new mercenaries. And I think we should be good here. Mercenary. Oh, victory to the mercenary. I mean, yes, this took all the damage in the end, but mercenary got us there. Without mercenary, we're never there. Now that was only Baron. We still got to work the kinks out when we get into a little higher difficulty.